Hey, you're back in the garage with TheEZGZ. Hope you're doing well today, working on your projects. I got a project going on here. I'm trying to come up with some sort of a cheap interior solution for Valerie, my 66 sedan. And let me show you where I got the idea from. Okay, this is my 69 Baja. It sits outside all the time. Interior was pretty well trashed when I got it. I got these takeout seats from a local pick and pull junkyard, and I wanted to use it for taking on a long trip, and I was going to sleep in it. I made a video a long time ago about, making a camper out of one of these things, and this thing has really been time tested. I got some square stuff in the corners down there, and then I put felt on top. And it's, just gives you a place out of sight that you can store stuff. I put this extra strap here as a anti-rattler. This flat base, I like it so much better than having a seat. 99% of the time, I'm alone anyhow, and the seat sits up kind of tall. You got a little space here that things fall off and go clunk if you hit the brakes real hard. And things just seem to stay put. This is just a rubber back carpet I got at Home Depot. Kind of meant for like maybe an entry or something. I'm not sure. And my son came up with this idea like 35 years ago. And just so you can get to this side without having to unload everything. Say if you are traveling and you need access to your battery, you can hinge it in the middle like he did. So with this being in mind and time tested and proven, I decided I got to do something similar for my 66. So here's my 66, and yeah, I got pick and pull seats for this. This interior was even worse shape than the other one, and the door panels were just falling apart, the little pockets, so I had a piece of and something about speakers. I think there might have been speaker holes in here, so I just took a piece of paneling. I'm trying to do this cheap as cheap can be on a budget. I needed to come up with something. I wanted to do it similar, so using the other one as a pattern, I took some of my living room carpet and I took some 3/8 plywood, and this is what I came up with. It's really not that much to it. I made sure that the screws don't go all the way out. I'm going to have to forgot about that. I want to cut a hole so you can stick your finger down there and kind of get the edge lifted up. Alright, so it lays right down there. Real nice. I'm just going to leave the seat back in there on this one, and nice comfortable spot for the dog. I don't really care what happens to the carpet. I've got some more of that left, and just being cheapskate here, but it's totally functional, even right down to my making my own washers now. You can't get much cheaper than a penny a piece for a washer, right? And guess what? They're not copper. It's coated. They're aluminum. But at any rate, that's what the bottom half looks like. I even went so far as to put it in the ceiling. Took the bows. The other one was just shredded and hanging. So I took that same style of carpet. The roof is rounded, and the curvatures, taking a flat piece of carpet doesn't really work really well, but there's enough of a space there that you can tuck it in with a putty knife around the edges. And I just put the wires back up there so I didn't lose them. Wipe down those windows. I didn't have a seat base, so every time you wanted to get in there, it was kind of a hassle. That 3/8 plywood, that holds my weight just fine. You could put a couple of seat belts back there, or not. If you want to take a few people to lunch, down the street to the hamburger joint or something, they can sit right there. And of course, when I was a kid, we used to go to drive-in movies. I'd always end up in the back seat with my girlfriend. Boy, weren't those the days. I had a Mustang, a 67 Mustang fastback, bucket seats and a 4-speed, so yeah. But that back seat folded down and made a nice flat spot. You know, just for hanging out, just for talking, swapping a little spit. I still had a small piece of this paneling, and it worked out just fine. The edge of this carpet kind of shrunk up and was pulled out of here. This I had a devil of a time getting this thing in here and getting it held up. Takes 2 guys for sure, but this little piece of trim, that just looks so neat. I'm just tickled to death with the way that's looking. All right, guys. Hope you're working on your projects today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. TheEZGZ out.